No, every day.
So I do not know this one was I had to restart because that
I
YouTube
don't
had
know.
some problem.
Anyhow, so it took 10 minutes. Why? It is a simple thing, no? Go to this.
But she had to restart the computer to get
Why every day restart? Anyhow. Okay.
Software having some problem.
That cannot be corrected.
YouTube is such a massive thing; it often has consistent issues, so it's not always something she can do.
Oh.
No, it's
So you people know, young people, they know much of all these things. Okay. So, Sangha Tyagat, giving up illicit association with women. He's saying about the women. But you think that women equally men. Women, for the men who are not women, ordinary women. So everywhere. But some women are there. See, you see the Tulsi Ma online. You know that interview I did with the Tulsi Ma, the Holy Mothers, that lady who visited Holy Mother, and I did online. You can find it.
Okay.
Tulsi Ma, Tulsi, Tulsi, Si, Ma. There, and you talk, and she met Holy Mother, and I interviewed her. How did you meet? What did she say? How was her presence? How do you feel? She does not know English, but subtitle has been given by English by Dharmadas. And Anna Monday. Anyhow, so now you listen to that. That will give you the real picture of an innocent lady who didn't go to much higher education or anything, but went to mother and life was transformed. And she's like a child. I'm saying, what did you feel? কেমন করে বলবো বাবা, how shall I tell you like that? It cannot be expressed, বলা যায় না. It cannot be expressed how I felt. How shall I tell you? I have no expression of that. So it's so simple, guileless, that listening that we feel baba. It's seeing mother, ordinary household lady who lived like anyone, but what transformation has come. To associate with that. People used to go, our monks used to go to see her because she has transformed her life.
Is that a video or audio?
Video.
It's on YouTube then?
I think so.
Yeah.
You can
Great.
Tulsi Ma
Okay,
then,
look for it.
So it is called Sangha Tyagat. That means that Sangha association which takes your mind to the, not to God, takes it away. That type of woman, that type of man. Even man, you go, that will take your mind to far away from God. So that is the point here. This understanding is to be last. That's why we say last and gold. As in the gospel reading, everyone stumbles all the time. Women and gold, women and gold, women. That is last and gold. So take the spirit, because that is the obstacle for growth. Normal life, it should be honest, sincere, pure life, and you want to dedicate for God, your whole heart and soul go for God. So for that reason, these are association I avoid. Sato vritti, and you adapt. What you adapt? Adapt the good qualities, behaviors, characters of devotees. You want to follow how you be, you will follow the model of Swami Mahendranath, the chronicler. You want to lead the right direct disciples of Ramakrishna. See how many lives are there who transform, whom we to imitate in our life. Sato vritti means you want to absorb the characteristics. Whose characteristics? Those who are, they themselves are holy. They themselves have become pure. If we follow the path of the saints, we follow the path of the Vivekananda, we want to follow Holy Mother. This is the association we get involved into them. And Sarvi, these are the six. types of practice or bhakti should do. And we read the next, this is the basic point if you remember, then we'll go for the next page. So go page on 26, next page. So it says, he is only explaining these few points. What I have said just now, he said the root utsaha means enthusiasm. It refers to eagerness to perform the limbs of sadhana, which enhances bhakti. The word nishchaya means conviction, signifies firm faith. Dhairya means not slackening one's execution of the limbs of bhakti. Why are you getting twice the meaning? Because that was the Sanskrit meaning, word by word. The translator have done. This is Upadesha Prakshikatika, means one of the Vaishnava saint. He has explained this way. The same thing we are hearing double, twice. Even when there is a delay in the obtaining the desired goal, to have not dhairya, means not slackening one's execution of the limbs of bhakti. Practice, practice, practice. We will say, don't give up your mantra. Practice your meditation. Practice your japa. Practice your selfless karma. So, so this to be never to be loosened from that type of spirit should not be given up. Tat tat karma pravartanam is to fully renounce one's material enjoyment while endeavoring exclusively for the attainment of Bhagavan. That means you really total renunciation. We call in Vedanta we call you have to give up everything. No? In bhakti also, if you want to get God totally, you have to totally your mind should be clean from anything else but God. This mind which has so many pockets, one pocket is God. Little bit. I pay whole day time for so many things. And God also, Swami Vivekananda said, I like many things, and I also like a Chinese vase, and I also like God. God is like one of the likings, many likings.
One of the commodities.
One of the commodities, precious commodity, but I like it. But I like many other things. But that, no, you like only God. So if you want to have God realization now, then you will have to be so strong. Yes, other things are not useful for me. I live in the life. I'll be with them. I don't get attached to them. I don't want to identify with them. Anyhow, that Bhagavat. That's why I given the example. What Bhagavat says: devotion that is saturated with love for me arises in the heart of those who offer their very soul unto me. This is Bhagavat. Devotion that is saturated with love for me. A love for God should be so intense. Saturated means what? Suppose you put sugar into the water, it becomes a what you call sweet drink, no? And you add more and more and more. Saturated means it becomes only sugar. So much love for God is necessary for God realization. No? So that is the intensity. Bhagavat says that devotion that is saturated with love for me arises in the hearts of those who offer their very soul unto me, capital, and who follows the religious principle favorable of bhakti. What other object remains to be obtained for those who have attained bhakti for me? That means you attain bhakti, love for God, then you have attained everything. Love for bhakti fulfills our heart. There is no gap. In worldly attainments, we have attained, but still our mind says, oh, I have yet to get something more. But when we grow love for God, or we go in proximity to God, our all other desires go. There's a story. There's one person, one mad guy, a crazy guy. He heard that there is one stone. It is called the philosopher's stone. So it can make the touch of the philosopher's stone will make it gold. Huh?
Hmm.
So he has a iron, what you call bracelet, and he is become mad. He's trying, where can I get that stone, philosopher's stone, like a stone. So he is running from one place to another place. Any stone is touching that iron bracelet, and touching here, touching that. It does not transform into gold. He's going in everywhere. And then he met one of the disciples of Sri Chaitanya, Sanatana Goswami or somebody, I do not know the story goes. He went there and he said, here's such. Then that holy man said, who is the name? Can you find out the name? Who touched that? Rupa Goswami or Sanatana Goswami? Who? Jahare mania moni re manana moni tahar konik magiami satosire notosire.
That is not
Rabindranath Tagore.
Ramdas Guru.
Ramdas. Oh, right. So Ramdas is the guru. And then now this man is running. And then he went to the guru. And guru said, what do you want? I want to see philosopher's stone. Why? I'll be rich. If I touch anything, it will be gold. So I'll be rich. And oh, is it so? You want it? Okay, find it there. And the sadhu used to live in a hut with palm tree on the top. No, the roof has palm leaves, and the hut is ordinary thing. The bamboo stick, something to structure around. And he said, "Oh, you want? Oh, it is there. Go." And he found that in the corner, in the unattended piece of stone, and it is embedded under the sand. And then say, "Oh, that is there." And he immediately touched, and it became gold. And he said, "Eureka!" And then he got so excited. I got it. And he then well, okay, are you happy? Now go.
But he didn't take the stone, though.
No, he took the stone and went away. But he was going away, the crazy guy. But afterwards he said, wow, I am so excited getting this stone, thinking it's so valuable in my life. I have achieved my accomplishment of life. I'll be big, rich guy. What this guy has got, this holy man, what treasure he got, that he can just ignore this and keeping this precious stone just like a
In the
straw, like a straw. Huh? And then he came back, ran away. He was excited, and then suddenly he stopped. His analysis, internal analysis came. And there he came, he said, Rabindranath Tagore has said, Jahare mania tumi dhoni monire manona moni. That treasure you got. Oh teacher, oh master, could you tell me that what treasure you got? That you don't feel any attraction for this precious, valuable jewel, which can convert any touch, will make it everything gold. And you are just thinking it is a trash. What treasure you got? Please, I beg, beseech, give me a little touch of that. That's what we got. And he became a monk.
Wow.
And dedicated his life. Oh my God. That God realization, love for God is so precious. It is nothing in comparison to have this, even the precious thing of the world. So that is the indication here. So favorable, what other objects remains to be obtained for those who have attained the bhakti? If you love bhakti, if you attain this devotion for God, but the world is no value for you because you have got the treasure inside. And that treasure is so valuable, so enriching, so fulfilling. You don't feel that you have any need of anything else in the world. That is the Bhagavat says. Evam dharmair manushyanam uddhavatma niveditam moi sanjayate bhakti ko nyo artho o anyo arthasya avosishyate. What remains to be attained by you if you have achieved that? It is from the Bhagavad. The meaning of Satuvritte is to adapt the exalted conduct of the devotees. Now another commentary that says, maintaining one's existence by appropriate means and cultivating bhakti are two essential activities for devotion. Maintaining one's existence, we have to live in the world in an appropriate way. And also along with it, we should have to cultivate bhakti, devotion. These are the two things in life. The first half of this verse indicates attitude that are favorable for the cultivation of bhakti, and the second half describes how a devotee should conduct his life. Enthusiasm, optimism, patience, executing activities that nourish bhakti, renouncing bad association, adopting good behavior of the devotees are the means of obtaining success in bhakti. How we can succeed in our devotional practice or in our spiritual growth. These are what are these? Enthusiasm, optimism, patience, executing activities that are nourishes the bhakti, renounce bad association, and adopt the good behavior of the devotees. These are the six. So, আসুন এখানে বসতে পারেন, এখানে বসুন না। So these six are to be. So again, they are explaining utsaha means eagerness to follow the rules and regulations of the bhakti, called utsaha. Without enthusiasm, one's bhakti will vanish. Following the limbs of bhakti with great respect, that is the utsaha. Nishchaya, meaning of the nishchaya is firm faith, dhoirjo, not slackening one's execution of the limbs of bhakti, even when there is a delay in obtaining the desired goal. You are practicing every day, sometimes dry, days after days you are practicing. I did meditation. Just did. I don't find any joy, any excitement, or any type of peace inside yet. But no, I'll do. Whether it happens or not, I'm not going to leave it. No. Result comes not in split second. I give the example. Suppose you are rubbing a mirror, which is covered with thick dirtiness. No, you go on cleaning. Every day you clean, you don't see your face. Again, go on. When last trace of dust is gone, then you can see the face. It is covered, cloud has covered the sun. And deep cloud, you don't see anything. But you move on, cleaning. Little by little come. But still you don't see God. And a point will come when just all the last drop will go, then your vision will come. That example our Vedanta gives, wood cutters, those who chop the wood, tree trimmers, not trimmers, but cutters. So they are chopping, no? The whole trunk has been already cut. But still the tree is standing. Don't get disheartened. You go on chopping. And this is last trace will remain, it will fall of its own. So we will have to continue our spiritual sadhana. Whether result comes or desired result does not come, we feel very excited, we don't feel any excitement. Okay, I'll continue. This is the zeal. This zeal is necessary. Bhakti Poshaka Karma, there are two types of activities that nourish bhakti. Regulations means you do this, nishedha, don't do, prohibition. Performing the limbs of bhakti, headed by Sravana, Kirtana, we have read the nine regulations. I will follow those regulations. And renouncing one's personal enjoyment for the purpose of God, giving the pleasure to Krishna, that is the primary prohibition. Renouncing one's personal enjoyment for the purpose of giving pleasure to Krishna is the primary prohibition, primary bhakti poshaka, primary practice. Sangha Tagat, one should renounce the association of non-devotees. And then here And sadvritti, one should adopt the virtuous conduct of the pure devotees, thereby maintain one's life in a suitable manner. Renunciant devotees should beg alms, preferably by performing madhukari. Sadvritti means also a sadhu. They are talking of the Vaishnava sadhus. They should go to beg food from good people, holy people. This is the process of begging, where like a bee taking nectar from every different. And now the page 27 bottom. Utsaho means to remain indifferent to the cultivation of other activities, jnana, etc. Sometimes wandering on the paths of karma, jnana, etc. make one's mind restless. Oh, that is his explanation. They will say bhakti, you should follow bhakti. Don't read jnana books. Don't do karma. Karma will destroy you. So this is the little, what you call the extreme. And that is their way of thinking. But we think that karma can be done as karma yoga. Jnana can be jnana yoga. Or jnana can be only intellectualism. That's also true. Bhakti can be only ritualism. So forget the ritual aspect. Take the essential aspect. They say don't do all these things. But we say yes, you should have to do. Srimad Bhagavatam describes these who commit offense of Bhagavan's lotus feet. What he says, O lotus-eyed Lord, those who do not take shelter of your lotus feet vainly consider themselves to be liberated, because they are devoid of affection and devotion for you. Their intelligence is impure. Even though such persons approach the platform of liberation by undergoing severe austerity, following spiritual practice, they fall from the position due to neglecting your lotus feet. It is a devotional practice. Even if you attain jnana, jnana, bhakti is much higher. Yes, if jnana is only intellectualism, bhakti is higher. If bhakti is only ritualism, jnana is higher. So, point is that you feel anything. That's why Swamiji said, religion is realization. If you don't realize, then whatever path you follow, it does not take you to anywhere. It only makes you egotistic. Or you may only thinking, I am much higher than the other people. I am a Jnani. I am a Bhakta. I am a Bhakta. That may also create ego. I am a Jnani. Yes, that may also create ego. I am a meditator. Dhyani. Yeah, that's a ego. But should we not meditate for that reason? Yes, I'll do meditate, otherwise I will leave. How will you live in spiritual life if you don't meditate and get the joy of being one with God? Again, he's quoting another Bhagavat verse. O Madhava, the Jnanis who imagine themselves to be liberated may fall from their so-called position of liberation. But your devotees who are bound to you by a tie of intimate affection never fall from the path of bhakti, because such a devotee are fully protected by you and they fearlessly cross over all the obstacles by placing their feet upon the head of the predominating deities who are empowered to instigate the most severe types of impediments. So, those who Thakur used to sing also, no? Bhakti, bhakti, bhakti. He said that bhakti is the highest. Thakur also used to sing. Amar bhakti jeva pai, tare ke va pai, se je hoy triguno, triguno joyi. আমি ভক্তি মুক্তি দিতে কাতর নই, আমি ভক্তি দিতে কাতর হই. Bhakti is a very precious thing. God says that I am very conservative about giving someone bhakti, because if I give bhakti, I will have to slave. I will have to run after him. Bhaktiro karon nandero bhavan. Because of bhakti, Nanda is to love God so much. He prayed, "Oh Lord, I love you." So I have to be born as a child in his home. And I have to bear his burden of the family burden. I'm the Lord of the universe. I have to carry on my shoulder their burden. So I am not so easy. I am not comfortable to bestow devotion. But I can give you liberation. Okay, ja Baba, you are in bondage, you are crying, okay, you are liberated. Go. I have no other business. But if I give bhakti, then I will have to follow you, slave. I'll follow. Whenever you call, I will have to be present there. Say Arjuna and all the family. The Lord Krishna is always following, always going with Arjuna, Draupadi, Mother Kunti. Krishna is always with them. So how Krishna is bound? Krishna says, "This is my bondage. If I give bhakti, I am," Thakur said, Ramakrishna said. He said that Baburam Maharaj, Swami Premananda, and when their young boys used to come, so one day Ramakrishna is saying, "Can you tell me why I think of you? What is my reason that I love you so much? If you don't come, I cry. Why? You are not rich man." It is Ramakrishna's own language. You are not such that you are rich man, or you are not such a person in position in the society. But still, if I don't see you, I cry. What has happened to me? That means pure soul, pure voice, Sri Ramakrishna fell in love with that. Where there is purity, God's love flows there. God becomes connected there. That's why purity is an expression of God itself. See, we go to, people are going to the Himalayas to see a holy man. Why? What is there? Why you take so much trouble to go to the high Himalayas to see a holy man? That means holiness has this tremendous attraction. And there you can get the highest benefit of it. That's why Satsanga, that's why Satsanga is very important. Satsangastu, in the Narada says, Satsangastu durlavo amoghasya. Satsanga, holy association, is durlab, is very rare to get this satsang, holy company. Because where will you find people to talk about God, first of all? Where will you find such people who will be intoxicated in God? So this type of position is very rare. And satsangastu durlava. And if you get by chance you get, your life will be totally transformed. You do not know how silently it will transform it. Durlava, amogha. Amogha means অবশ্যই হবে, অমোঘ ফল বলেন বাংলায়, অমোঘ ফল, inevitable. It is bound to do what? If you get a holy company. Thakur used to say, there are two types of snakes, water snake and the cobra. So when cobra bites someone, that person, the frog, suppose Ramakrishna gave the example of the frog and the biting of the cobra. If cobra bites a frog, what happens? It will go 3 croaks, and by that time he is done, because poison is so strong they cannot survive. And the water snake tries to catch him, and he strikes and takes the frog in the mouth and wants to swallow. His mouth, cannot make it, and the frog is croaking, because he is not dead, and he wants to grab it inside. He also cannot swallow. So it is a trouble for the snake as also for the frog. So ideal satsanga, holy company, it bite, bus. You have a touch of them, you do not know what effect is coming in your life. Apparently you may not feel that. You'll feel in time the impact of that holy company. And their life is transformed. Many people, I give you one example. Holy company, even seeing that it happens. One gentleman, big guy of Calcutta, in those days of Swami Brahmananda. Vivekananda passed away. So Brahmananda is the president of the Belur Math. Our sadhus are very unassuming. From outside, you will not be able to understand they are at all holy people. They will chit chat, they will make fun and jokes, no? And this president of the whole Ramakrishna order, Brahmananda, he was fishing. He is fishing with a fishing rod. He is fishing. See, he's a dynamo of spirituality, and he's like a child. He went to fishing. He will not catch fish. He will bring out and then release it, if at all he catches. But he will be in the hot sun, with a towel in the head, and go into the hot sun, and in the pond, lake, small lake, he will be holding. One big guy from Calcutta has come. What is big writer or big journalist or something, and he came and he saw that one guy fishing, and another brahmachari is just sitting because Maharaj, the president, is here. So he's to be with him. So he is also sitting with him to help him. And then he said, and Baburam Maharaj was the manager. So this guy came to manager and said, "Oh, I want to see. I have come from Calcutta. I want to see your president." And Baburam Maharaj was fumbling. Said, Swami Premananda fumbling. What shall I do? And he is going to fishing. If I say fishing, then his all this devotion will go away. And your president is fishing? That is the president, and I have come to see. And he's a spiritual person. Normal conception. He's not a spiritual. No? Spiritual people should be meditating and giving advice. And with a high throne, they will be sitting in the high throne. Or lotus will be there at their feet. But this, what is it? But actually, but you sit. He's managing that and send a message that this such a big guy has come, a judge or this big judge or something has come. Then said, and when he found that he's coming with the fishing rod. The boy is holding the fishing rod. The same guy, he entered there, and then he said, "Please sit. He is coming." "Oh, I saw him fishing. Is this your president fishing with the fishing rod, sitting for fishing? Is that the man? Sadhu fishing. Sadhu eats fish. First of all, that is one point. Second point, he is such a person. He is giving trouble to the fish by the hook." And he got so mad. He got mad and he left. Even to talk to him, he got so upset. That spiritual person should behave like a spiritual person. No? But this is a spiritual person. Then when he left, Baburam Maharaj and others felt bad. What will be the impression of the balloon mode? No? Our President Maharaj is sitting with the fishing rod. So, and then he said, "Maharaj," afterwards when Maharaj came, Maharaj in his spiritual mood. So he went, he said, "Maharaj, this man is such and such person. He came to see you, and he saw you fishing. And now what will be our prestige of the whole Ramakrishna order? What people will think about it?" Maharaj said, don't worry. If they want to come, they will come, you see." And really, his mind, by darshan, by seeing Maharaj, he left with anger first, went back. Next day he came again. He said, "Bhaiya, spiritual person, he attracted his mind in such a way, he felt attraction for him, and he became a disciple of him. And the life was transformed. So holiness has different attraction, and that holiness will impact your life, whether you have it now or maybe 10 days or 20 days or some month. It will have its impact. That's why there is a verse that if you take a dip in the holy Ganga, your mind will be pure. But it takes a long time. You go to a holy place, Vrindavan, you go to Benaras, all the holy place, there is a holy vibration. Its impact may be late. It will act late. But sadhu darshan, if you have a real have an opportunity to be a holy man, real holy man, its impact works immediately. So sometimes we may understand, sometimes we may not understand, but that is the impact. So keep holy company. So enthusiasm to serve Krishna, last paragraph, full of faith and steadfastness in the service, ensuring that all endeavors are solely for Krishna's service. Enthusiasm, what? To serve Krishna. I am serving Krishna. Full faith. Yes, I am not doing the work because my boss says so, or he is asking me to do, she is asking me. No. Whatever I am doing for God, and God is telling me through different mouth, different face. So ensuring that all endeavors, mind it. Your cleaning of your own bed sheet, that is also endeavor. That is Krishna's. Your room, cleaning your room, the cobwebs here and there, you are doing Krishna's work. You are decorating your desk, that is Krishna's work. All endeavors are solely for Krishna's service. This attitude is to be brought. Because really it is everything is God's. You have created nothing. As we for monks, it is for easy for us. This house, this room has been given to me. I am there. Tomorrow they say, get out. So I'll go out. So it is God's place. So I have been allowed to stay here. I am here. I am his servant. So wherever. So I am cleaning his room. I am cleaning. I am cooking. I am cooking for him. I am cleaning the floor. Yes, I am cleaning for God. So to keep this spirit, that should be taken into practice. But here, this Bhakti school will say only do your thing around the temple, and we extend the temple to every place, because the entire world is Lord's house. So renouncing the company of all other except Krishna's devotees and following the footsteps of Krishna's devotees, the 6 practices enhances bhakti. Now let us go to verse number 4. We have few minutes, we will start and then we will continue next time. The 4th verse. Dadati pratigrinhati, dadati pratigrinhati, guhyam akhati prachati, guhyam akhati prichati, bhungte bhojayate chaiva, bhungte bhojayate chaiva, shadvidham priti lakshanam, shadvidham priti lakshanam. Again, dadati pratigrinhati, dadati pratigrinhati, guhyam akhyati prichati, guhyam akhyati prichati, bhungte bhojayate chaiva, bhungte bhojayate chaiva, sharvidham priti lakshanam, sharvidham priti lakshanam. The lakshanam is the shine of priti, love. You have generated love for God, priti. What is the sign? Priti lakshanam. These are the 6 priti lakshan, sign of that you look at your own life, that I am, these 6 symptoms are manifesting in my life. Then you know that you are growing in devotion. What? Association that nourishes bhakti, they have given the headline. But this priti means love, as I said, priti lakshanam. These are the lakshanam. The last line you go, the word by word meaning. Priti lakshanam, the symptoms of loving association with devotees, no? Or God. What are the 6? Dadati, offering pure devotees those objects that are in accordance with the requirements. You give, suppose you are giving a textbook of bhakti to someone. You are giving some spiritual ideas. It is giving. You are giving some prasad to somebody. Mane, anything you are giving which is creating some stimuli towards God. So you giving a flower, you bring a flower bouquet and give it to somebody and say, okay, offer it to God. So anything you are giving that instigates the mind towards God, see whether your mind goes. What happens if someone brings a bouquet of flowers? I say, wow, wow, and I smell myself. No, the flower will come immediately. You say, oh, it will go to God. That means your tendency already, your mind has been maturing into this thinking that it is to offer. Go to God. God first and we next. Ramakrishna said, one first and zero next. As many zeros will be okay. It will make it more valuable. 10, 100,000, million, billion, trillion. No? You add zero. Value is going up. But if minus one is wiped out, all is zero. So, Dadati, you give anything, then you think that you are offering to God or offering to someone to inspire him towards God consciousness. Dadati. Offering pure devotees those objects that are in accordance with the requirement. Pratigrinnati, you accept. Accepting remnant items given by pure devotees. Any bhakta gives you something with love. That's a precious thing. Because that is a holy association. Anything, the holy people, those who are bhaktas, they think of God because of their thinking of God. What they give with the material thing, their devotion also comes to us. Everyone gives a vibration, is it not? You touch a glass, your vibration goes into the glass. That's why we talked about the food, pure food. In the Bhakti Yoga book of Swamiji, we are reading, there we have read that eating should be good food, pure food. What is the pure food? You have to be careful who is giving you the food. Touched by a very mean person, unkind person, their bad vibration comes with the food. That's why be careful. That's why it is said that you cook your own meal, best meal. Your vibration is your vibration.
Yeah, more so would be a person's touch, wouldn't it be true?
Yeah, that's right. That's why it is said that don't take. But we need not have to judge every day like that everything is bad I am taking. But suppose you get touched. That's why we have the habit in Hindu practice. A guru eats and gives something to prasad. You see, Holy Mother eating and food plate has brought. Mother only touches little bit and gives it, okay, serve everyone. That means his touch or her touch is making it purified because that vibration goes into the food in a subtle way. Similarly, a very mean person, very unkind person, very brutal person, if he does all brutal vibration, those vibrations silently enters. But that's the physical food, no? So if a devotee gives you, accept it. Your devotion will increase. Because they are giving, they are devotees, they think of God, and because they love God, whatever they do, probably they prepare the meal. Many of our devotees, when they prepare, they always constantly repeat the mantra. They don't talk anything. I have seen many of the devotees. So suppose that food versus a person who is very angry and fought with somebody with anger, and these anger waves are going into the food. No. So that is the point. If devotees give something honorably, lovingly, and that will help us. So you will be eager to take that type of, absorb that type of, not only food, but anything comes from a devotee is worshipped. Blessings are the blessings. And you give with that type of spirit. So dadati pratiginnati. You give something so that people. That's the point.
Return.
What you are to give, you think that what I am giving, I give something which is spiritually uplifting, spiritually beneficial. As I said, give a good book to read, talk. You are giving some few words over phone. Keep something where one can get inspiration. No, and many people I see nowadays, Sarvapriyananda speaking here and there, and some of these people are calling. They want some mantra. This, that. Where do you get it? Oh, I attend to that talk, and Swamiji was talking about this. What to do? That means he's giving something, but he's inspiring to get into the higher touch of some spirituality. So this you give, which is beneficial for others, and which is uplifting for others. Then your giving will be restricted. What am I to give? Whatever you give, let this gift inspire him to move towards God. And whatever you are taking, let it inspire you to be more devotee, more reminding you of God. That's why Hindu tradition is there, which is a bad thing. Anywhere anyone comes, oh, I went to Vrindavan, I bought a Krishna, I give it to you. Huh? Okay, that Krishna's image he is giving you, you see, and you have to put it in your altar, and you have to put flower every day. So you are forcing you to do the worship there. But if you collect 10, 20 such Krishna, then it's difficult. Where to keep them properly? No. So our altar becomes a museum of all gods and goddesses, all cluttered. They have no place. But this is the tradition came from it. I give you some gift, a material gift, but I give you one Krishna. I give you one baby Rama. Huh? So if I give you, then what will happen? You will have to worship. You will have to offer your puja. Or that means it is helping you to grow in devotion. Pratigrinnati. Then Gujam Akhyati. That means you have some experience of God. Gujam means secret. Akhyati means telling. Tell some secrets. Don't talk to anyone but for the devotee. The devotee say, hey, I went and that was my experience. That's a wonderful place for meditation. You say something which inspires others, but don't say it publicly. Those who are not fit for this. Gujam is secret. That's why our initiation is called secret. Don't tell your mantra. Don't tell your practices. No? Gujam. At the same time, you are telling. So you can inspire somebody saying, oh, my experience goes, I got spiritually benefited this way. But I'm not telling in public. Or you have your own little own experience or feeling. If you find a just nice bhakta, you tell, then what will he will reciprocate them. Oh, I also have some experience like that. So you are helping each other to move in the spiritual direction. Gujyamakkhati, revealing to devotees one's confidential realizations containing bhajan. Your practice, you sang some song, you had some vision. Don't talk to public, but talk to devotee who can appreciate that, who has a touch of that type of vision and experience. That experience will help you, your experience will help you. And then he says, Prachati, inquiring from devotees about their confidential realization. You inquire and you say both ways. That means you help and you get helped. Bhungte, eating with great love, the prasada, remnants given by devotees. Always go anywhere, ask for prasad. That's why our Indian culture is there. Belur Math, they go, thousands of people come. I like to take prasad. Yeah. In an odd time they come. If there is no prasad, here also many people come, Indian people. Prasad. Prasad means I want to eat, but not. Prasad means God's grace, sanctified food as we offer. So that is called the prasad. So eating with great love, the prasad. not food. Food is one thing and prasad is another thing. Food has a separation. I like this item, I dislike that item. But when it is said prasad, you cannot make a distinction. You cannot say, I like the Rasgulla prasad more and give me more Rasgulla. I don't like those. Don't give that. No, all are prasad. So whatever comes in your lot, it is prasad. Think in that way. And bhojayate, you love getting prasad and you love feeding prasad. Lovingly serving prasad to devotees. And Sat Vidham Eva are specifically these 6 kinds of Priti Lakshanam, symptoms of loving association. So the running translation, offering pure devotees items in accordance to their requirements, accepting prasad or remnant item given by pure devotees, revealing to the devotees one confidential realization concerning bhajan, inquiring from them about their confidential realization, eating with great love the prasad, remnants given by the devotees, and lovingly feeding them the prasad. These are the 6 symptoms of loving association with devotees. Okay?
Yeah.
So we'll read the rest of the translation. Commentaries later on. Dadati Pratimindati. Huh? Okay, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. So let us go to tea for tea now.